Hey guys, today I just wanted to make a video expanding on part of what I talked about in my previous video where I talked about control and discipline. And what I wanted to get into today is the topic of blame and fault. Oftentimes we hold ourselves accountable for things in the terms of blame and fault, right? Something is somebody's fault, or it's my fault, or I'm at fault for something. And this is also an illusion that comes with control. This idea that we are somehow 100% in control of a situation, and so with that comes the fault of what maybe happened or the blame of what happened. And really, when you look at anything that happens, there's so many people that could be, at fault or to blame for a situation, and really we're just kind of assigning that based on, a person's actions, right? And really what we need to be looking at is responsibility. Who's responsible? And when it comes down to it, we are all responsible for ourselves. And we often get down on ourselves because rather than taking responsibility, what we're doing is we're taking blame and fault for something that, is out of our control. And at some level, there's other people participating in that as well. And so what we need to do is be responsible for our own actions. And with that comes that whole concept that I talked about when I was discussing discipline. This idea that we need to be in alignment with our own values and that our actions need to be in alignment with those values and beliefs. And that being said, when we are taking responsibility, it really comes down to us taking responsibility for ourselves in our actions, being in alignment with those values and beliefs, right? So if you want something to happen, it's your responsibility to make it happen. You can try to, defer that to other people and say it's somebody else's responsibility. But with that is the understanding that that thing is not necessarily going to happen just because you want somebody else to take care of it. No one's going to save you. There's this idea that there's going to be something that, happens at some point, that life's just going to change and someone's going to come along and save us from whatever situation we want to get out of, and that the world's just going to become this better place. And it's less of a saving that happens for us and more of this kind of intervention. At some point in life, there's kind of a call to us, a call for us to do something, for something to change. And when we accept that call, that's when we are taking responsibility. We're taking responsibility for the change that we want to see in the world. And if other people join us in that pursuit, if other people help us out, if other people do come along and save us from time to time, that's great. But ultimately, it's still our responsibility to take care of those things. And it's just a matter of strategy. It's a matter of fact that, if you want something to happen, it's not just going to magically happen because you want it. It's going to happen because you're pursuing it. It's going to happen because you make something happen. And so always go after what is most important to you, what's most valuable to you, what is in alignment with your beliefs. Again, focus on your actions and how those are aligning with who you really are. And you can forget the rest when it comes to what the outcome is, because you can't control the outcome, just like you're not at fault for the outcome. So don't get down on yourself. Don't hold yourself too accountable for the end result. Hold yourself accountable for your own actions. Stay responsible. Don't play the blame game.